In this video, I'll be showing you how to familiarize yourself with Cpanel and some of the more important features to understand to maximize the power of your hosting. Now, this is the typical Cpanel. There are different versions, but this is the basic layout of how the Cpanel looks. Now, here you have different options and categories that you will need to learn. Now, the most important one for the first time visitor would be the getting started and the getting started wizard and the video tutorials. I would advise anybody to come here and to browse the tutorials.
Setting up an add-on domain.
Vital information, and it is very easy to use and to understand. For instance, this is an example of how. Okay, that's enough. Now you can see how easy it is to use the video tutorials, and I'd highly encourage you to go there. Now next I'll be showing you how to add on an email account onto your domain name. Now the only way you will be able to access your HostGator account is if you have hosting and you signed up and you got a username and password, and you would have a primary domain name for your account. Now your primary domain name, you can add on unlimited amount of emails accounts so people can keep in touch with you. So you'd go to email account right here, and you could call it support if you want, support, and my primary domain name is social media together. So it'd be support at social media together. You would give it a unique password and you'd retype it, and you would give a maximum quota for the amount of emails. Okay, now that is how you would basically add an email name. Down here they're basically showing you the information and stats on your email account. Now let's go back to the home page where I can show you some other important stuff you need to know about Cpanel. Now right down here you have, you can personalize, you have autoresponders, the default address. Some of these you won't really use, but let me take you to some very important one, which is the domain names, which is you can subdomain, add-on domain, a park domain, or you can redirect from a URL to another one if you want. Now, a subdomain is basically an extension to your domain name. Sorry about that. Where you can call it a subdomain, like example for a support desk or a help center, you can call it help desk. Oh, I create it. So this subdomain is now helpdesk.socialmediatogether.com, and if somebody would want to come to this, they'd have to type this whole entire domain here into the address bar, and they'll be able to come to this address. Now I'm going to show you how you can redirect. You can redirect a subdomain to another domain name. You'd go to redirect, and you would place the subdomain, and then I can also choose any other address I want, and once I save it, this subdomain that I just created would be redirected in the address bar to another site, which I'll put here. Now let's go back to the home page. Let me show you some other stuff you can do. Now with the HostGator account, you can shift these around, the panels around, to customize it to be more friendly. Now if you don't need say for instance you log in every day and then find yourself not using some of these panels right here, you can shift it up, or you can collapse it like that, or expand it. Now there are several stuff. One of my favorite features of using Cpanel is their Fantastico. Now Fantastico is a script that would allows you to install some softwares and programs that are free, and it takes the hassle out of installing the MSQL database yourself, along with installing WordPress or some of the free services, software services out there for content management systems. Over here you can see that these are all the free applications and softwares that they can install for you, such as Joomla and WordPress and other blogging softwares. If you're interested in having a help center, you can use these scripts for Help Center Live. You can also install e-commerce software such as shopping carts like Zencart and so on, and it is very simple and easy, and it saves a lot of time, and I'll recommend anybody to go here and use this panel. I hope this video was helpful to you. Now go and try and familiarize yourself with Cpanel, and you'll see how much of a big help it is. Bye.